Captain Vizcarra will now be presented with his retirement flag. This flag has been draped over the casket of Gilbert Vizcarra, World War II veteran, and flown over Naval Headquarters Japan, Okinawa, Mount Suribachi on Iwo Jima, and at the University of Missouri NRTC unit throughout his time as commanding officer. Captain Vizcarra will also be presented with the University of Missouri NROTC guidon. I am the flag of the United States of America. My name is Old Glory. I fly atop the world's tallest buildings. I stand watching America's cause for justice. I fly majestically over great institutions of learning. I stand guard with the greatest military power in the world. Look up and see me. I stand for peace, honor, truth, and justice. I stand for freedom. I am confident. I am arrogant. I am proud. When I am flown with my fellow banners, my head is a little higher. My colors are a little truer. I bow to no one. I am recognized all over the world. I am worshipped. I am saluted. I am respected. I am revered. I am loved. And I am feared. I have fought every battle of every war for more than 200 years. Shiloh, Gettysburg, Appomattox, San Juan Hill, the trenches of France, the Argonne Forest, Pearl Harbor, the beaches of Normandy, Okinawa, Korea, Vietnam, Afghanistan, Iraq, and a score of places long forgotten by all but those who were with me. I was there. I led my sailors in the streets. I followed them. I watched over them. They loved us. I was on a small hill on Iwo Jima. I was dirty, battle-worn, and tired, but my sailors and Marines cheered me, and I was proud. I have been soiled, burned, torn, and trampled on the streets of countries that I have helped set free. It does not hurt, for I am invincible. I have been soiled, burned, torn, and trampled on the streets of my own country, and when it is by those whom with I have served in battle, it hurts. But I shall overcome, for I am strong. I have slipped the bounds of earth and stand watch over the uncharted new frontiers of space from my vantage point on the moon. I have been the silent witness to all of America's finest hours. But my finest hour comes when I am torn into strips to be used as bandages for my wounded comrades in the field of battle. When I fly half-mast to honor my sailors and Marines, and when I lie in the trembling arms of the grieving mother at the graveside of her fallen son or daughter. I am proud. My name is Old Glory. Long may I wait, dear God. Long may I wait. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the piping aside. Another tradition which comes down from the days of sail is that of piping over the side. A dignitary boarding or leaving a ship on an official visit passes through a line of sailors called side boys, accompanied by the shrill whistle of the boatswain's pipe. Years ago, the side boys hoisted the dignitary aboard ship by pulling the line connected to the boatswain's chair in which he sat. Since senior officers tended to be heavier, more side boys were needed to lift the senior officers over the side of the ship. Hence today, the higher the rank of the visitor, the greater the number of side boys. Today, Captain Vizcarra and his wife will be piped over the side for the last time. For 30 years, this sailor has stood the watch. While some of us were in our bunks at night, this sailor stood the watch. While some of us were in school learning our trade, this shipmate stood the watch. Yes, even before some of us were born into this world, this shipmate stood the watch. And those years when the storm clouds of war were seen brewing on the horizon of history, this shipmate stood the watch. Many times he would cast an eye ashore and see his family standing there needing his guidance and help, needing that hand to hold during those hard times, but he still stood the watch. He stood the watch for 30 years. He stood the watch so that we, our families, and our fellow countrymen could sleep soundly in safety each and every night, knowing that a sailor stood the watch. Today, we are here to say, Captain Vizcarra, the watch stands relieved. Relieved by those who have trained, guided, and led. Shipmate, you stand relieved. We have the watch.
Give a request permission to go ashore. Permission granted.
Captain Michael A. Vizcarra, United States Navy, retired, and Mrs. Vizcarra, departing. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the retirement ceremony. Thank you all for coming this afternoon.